A 17-year-old Canadian girl known as Jane Doe alleges she was sex trafficked and gang raped in 2003. Jane Doe accuses Diddy, former Bad Boy Entertainment president Harve Pierre, and an unnamed third defendant. The story goes that Pierre and the third defendant lured the teenager to a lounge in Detroit, convinced her to board a private jet to Diddy's studio in New York City, where she claimed she was drugged and raped. His former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, accused him of sex trafficking and sexual assault as well.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying, like, it's this nigga Puffy. And my main motherfucking reason why I really hate fucking all, like, people don't even understand. It take a lot to do this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna release it, but I need to do this for my sanity. I had to just break away and talk to myself real quick. Be at your highest peak and have it snatched away from you because you don't want to kiss ass.
Kanye made motherfucking Big Sean a millionaire.
Yeah.
Even Kanye made John Legend a millionaire. Jay-Z lowest accomplishment is worth $65 million, and that's J. Cole. He's a god.
Talk about it, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's the facts, bro. You done deal with 40, 50 artists, man, and you the only one that made money. You the only one. You the only one that's still surviving. Jay-Z got a list of people up on there. He made money. Petey Crack, all them boys made money. Diddy the only one, bro, because he don't have no talent. His talent is robbing people. His talent.
You know something? I want me a piece of cheesecake. You know where to get the cheesecake spot is at? Yeah. And y'all can walk from here, get the cheesecake, see the city, enjoy the sights, would you? Fred, you alright? Fred, yeah, you alright? Fred, I'm good.
This dude must be crazy. Sooner or later we gon' clash.
Yeah, word is fun. My cheesecake, if my cheesecake is in the least bit soft or brittle or not on point, we'll go back.
You know what Junior's is at? Yo, fam, Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk.
Just something like, make us walk all the way to Brooklyn, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't really care how you took it, or whatever went through your mind, it was a mission that had to be done. All this psychological, that's ego. So the ego's in your way, so the ego made the decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing I'm gonna get some cheesecake. If you got that much ego, go do your thing, man. Don't sit here and be talking about it, man. Be fly about them. Get your swag on, walk that way. That way, do it. If you want to think about it, or if you ain't gonna walk that way, walk to Brooklyn and be happy about it.
Diddy, however, has denied all these allegations and has publicly denounced these claims. Jaguar Wright, a NEO soul/R&B artist, recently issued statements regarding a conspiracy theory linked to the founding members of Uptown Records.
My focus right now is Sean Combs.
Okay, tell us why.
Because he's a sex trafficker.
She firmly asserts that Diddy should answer for his actions and face imprisonment. Wright alleges that Andre Harrell and Heavy D passed due to heart attacks, and the initial report of Kim Porter's death was a homicide. She hints at suspicions regarding Diddy, suggesting that 3 out of 4 members were penning books at the time they died. Al B sure is currently creating a documentary.
From sources that I would consider reliable, it really doesn't matter.
Wow.
I don't think sexuality is something that has anything to do with gender at this point for Sean. I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was
he
mentored by Clive Davis.
Oh God. And don't tell me that Andre Harrell got touched by Clive Davis too.
I'm telling you, I don't know what happened between Andre and Clive. What I do know is that Andre got passed over. Like, how do you go from being the president of Uptown and losing your entire company to your intern? Like, Puff started out as an intern.
Yes,
he was throwing parties with Mark Barnes in Washington, D.C.
I think I might have talked about this once. One producer, like, we did 2 records together. He was like, okay, you're gonna, I'm not gonna charge you, you're my homie, whatever. And then when it came time to put on the album, he was like, well, let's take a shower together. And
What are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. Later on I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. Next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Jay, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, Jay, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on.
Well, I demoed the record for her. That was way back. That was before I was signed to Murder Inc. And they kept my hook. And, you know, they kept some of the backgrounds and ad-libs and stuff like that.
Can you believe that mess? So first they took the sample from Mariah, and then they took Ashanti's vocals and slapped them on a track like it was nothing. Ashanti also said she explicitly told Gotti she wanted to record I'm Real for herself, but he and Diddy went and gave it to J-Lo behind her back.
And it was funny. It was a bittersweet because I was really excited because it was J-Lo, you know what I mean? But I was so mad at Irv because I was like, you know I wanted that record. I always, ever since I saw Friday, you know what I mean? Mary Jane. I was like, you give me that. I want that record.
Rodney Jerkins actually came and wrote this wonderful song for me called If I Gave Love. And you know, the Jennifer Lopez song was If You Had My Love. He wrote the same song for her. I heard that it was because Puff Daddy walked in and heard my song and said, I want that song. And he was like, yeah, well, that's already taken. You know, we wrote that for Shantae and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I want that song. So Rodney wrote really the same song. Honestly, if you hear my song, it's the same song.
Oh,
Mine says, if you had my love and baby that gave me, if you had my trust, would you use it against me? Hers, I don't know. Can't even remember because it's so close, I can't even sing it right now.
To summarize, we have looked into two serious allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. The first, a sexual assault and trafficking allegation made by a 17-year-old Canadian girl in 2003. The second, an accusation of sex trafficking and sexual assault by his former girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura. We have also explored the conspiracy theory presented by Jaguar Wright surrounding the founding members of Uptown Records. Though these allegations are grave and the implications far-reaching, it's important to remember that they are, as of now, allegations. The truth remains to be seen. This video isn't meant to pass judgment, but to inform. As we grapple with these revelations, it's crucial that we respect the process and wait for the facts to come to light. Until then, stay informed, stay vigilant, and always question what you see.